So of course no camper has enough storage, especially pop-ups. Years ago these were like more cabinets and drawers. I think there's a lot of wasted space there. A couple advantages to these high walls that have both an oven and a microwave. Guess what? That's storage, right? Bread, potato chips, and that's storage. You can take the racks out, bread, potato chips, etc. Now this is the bathroom in the down position. And if you're not going to use the bathroom, look at that counter space. There's my hand on it. You can see how long it is. So we used these last year, except we had them right there. I mean, guys, you could stack drawers. You could add 2, if not 3 more of these. You could even take this curtain off up here, and that's just a big stack of drawers and stuff. Now, these are collapsible, so they're very nice. So that's one thing. Now, a couple ideas. I'm going to set up the shower, and I'll show you what my ideas are. I think we can get some hanging storage there on the back of this wall, the back of that wall. So here's another idea I had, especially if you're not going to use the toilet, or you could cover that up. There's a lot of storage down here. When this is closed up, you got up to about here, and we can get all 4 of our adult-sized sleeping bags. We put them in stuff sacks. They'll all fit in there. We, of course, if we do use the toilet, we wipe everything down with sterile wipes. But I'm thinking from this wall to this wall inside is about 42 inches. And I'm thinking you could get a tension shower rod, because these don't want to go back too much more. And I think if you placed a shower or a curtain rod cup here and screwed it in there, screwed one in there, you could fit a shower rod in there and do hanging storage. And of course you could put shelves and units down in there too. So that's one idea. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try hanging storage on the front wall, on the outer wall of the slide out dinette, and back here on this back, there we go, on the back wall here. Okay, and I even think, I'm not going to be the first one to try it, but this curtain that pulls across to kind of make a changing area in the back, those unhook pretty easy. This is the type of support it has. Where's my support? Like right there. So it's not super duty, but I don't know, if you put a light hanging storage on there, you could have it here, slide it over here when you're sitting, eating, slide it back, etc. But I don't know how much weight that would hold. And maybe for your Pop-Tarts and potato chips or something. So those are some ideas I've had. So I'm going to show you what I did come up with. I bought 3 different ones. This is M Design, okay, and that came as a 2-pack. And these things weren't that expensive. For the M Design, I paid $27 for those. And then this is Mislo, and it also is a 2-pack. One's 30 by 14, and the other one's 21 by 14. I paid $13 for that. And then this is another one, and it was Air Brisk, of course, made in China, and I paid $19 for that. So I got an idea where I'm going to put these. I'm going to hang them up, and we'll see how it looks. So for my 3 over-the-door hanging organizers, they all came with hooks like this, and your door would go up in here. So I wanted to coat this here so it's not obviously scratching up anything it doesn't have to. And you could use, I'm sure, duct tape, electrician tape. A whole nother lifetime, 30-some years ago, I used to be an electrician. So I thought of heat shrink, and I got this stuff So it was like $2.99 for 6 of them, and that's going to be plenty for me. So basically you just feed it over, and this is a little bit smaller. There's one of the set was bigger than this, but it went on pretty easy still. And as you can see, you just got to kind of milk it on. And this stuff's kind of cool. And to shrink it, I'm sure you could use a lighter, you know, something like that. You want to be careful, of course, with the open flames. You be careful, the metal can get hot. And I like to leave a little bit of a tip past the end. And really, that's all there is to it. You just grab a heat gun. And I bought this heat gun a couple months ago. Don't get to play with it much, so you know, any excuse for power tool. And it's on a low setting, and you can see how it's shrinking up already. And I don't know, I just go around, got all the little angles. So that's what it looks like unshrunk, and here it is up here. So really, that's all there is to it. I kind of heat up the tip. And then I kind of fold it over. Get my gun off here. And be careful if you do this, that's going to be hot, so you got to kind of check it. And just hold it there for a minute. And then I'll usually take my pliers and squeeze it down. Maybe even get a little more heat gun on there. So there's one that's all easy, quick and easy it was. And it'll go over the door like that. And then here, so we'll see how that works. Alright, so I like storage. 4 years on a submarine, you want storage. So looky here, this is that's where the door would be to the bathroom. I didn't put the door on. Now if you do the shower curtain rod thing, like I said, you obviously would want the door on because that makes it much more stable. But look at these. This is the, which one are these? This is the M Design 2-pack. And look how good those fit there. I don't think you'd even have to take them down if you were eating. If you were bothered by them, you know, you lift them off, throw them on the bunk or something. Now these come with little cardboard inserts for the bottom. You can shove down in there and that makes the bottom pop out. And it has little cardboard inserts for the sides. They go in there and like that, and voila. Those are pretty nice pockets. Let me grab something to put in there. So, you know, a Powerade bottle. This is a smaller bottle of wipes, and you can see I'm pretty excited about that. That one works well. So this is the air brisk. This is where the mirror on kind of the back wall. Okay, and these are all collapsible, of course, and fold right up, so you can just leave them in here. And this one, this is how it looks with the little base in. They come with these little cardboard bases, and they just slide down in there. Some nice little pockets up there. And of course, if you were going to use the bathroom, this, you know, something like this would be nice to hang on the inside, you know, with the curtain protecting it for your toiletries. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think these are two really out of the way storage things. You know, a lot of people do a mod that puts shelves. I don't think there's enough room here really to make a worthwhile shelf. Now over here, yeah, definitely a worthwhile shelf, But you know, to make that work, you got to kind of anchor something on the cabinet, anchor something on the roof, and do your tension rods and your wire things. I think I'd rather have this, you know, to go back and stack these units, or something similar here, because that worked pretty well for us on our week-long camping trip. I think we had 2 of them, 3 of them maybe. And then we got the hanging storage. Now you also got, somewhere in your camper, you've also got this thing, and that pops down. It's supposed to hang clothes rods. So that drops down like that. Now, of course, you could hang these things here, too. That doesn't work for us, because when they made this, they put the 4 hooks for the drop-down wardrobe right there, and it hangs down. I guess we could have the other one facing this way, so that would work. So there's another way. So this is the back wall of the bathroom by the smaller slide-out bunk. I'm laying on the bunk to film this. And look, I think that's another great little storage solution. This is the cheaper of the ones. You can see these are more like a shower caddy material. Yikes, that didn't sound good. So I will hang one of these inside, and we'll see, you know, they would work too. So there's my other storage location idea. I took the 2 off of there, hung them out there, and again, really out of the way, I think. You know, I don't have the table set up, of course, but I think that would work. Now, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Right now I just have those hooks that I had, and they're rubber coated. I included that. But I wouldn't use the hooks because of the tent and scratching up that powder coated bar. I would use Velcro straps. I just didn't have time to get any today. So those are my storage ideas. I'm actually pretty darn tickled how much that increases storage. So this is there's the toilet back wall. And I took one of those little ones off the back bunk side of this and hung it in there. And you can see that'd make a great little shower caddy for stuff. You know, you could hang one here on the, you know, the fronts and stuff. So if there's one good thing about these high wall pop-ups with this bathroom, man, does it increase your storage crazy. I'm actually pretty excited about that. This was a no-lose for me, because if these didn't work, you know, there's places in my house I could have used them, and you know, certainly you could take them in your house, load them up, have them in the back of your tow vehicle, carry them in. But these will fold down. You know, you could see, you know, these are just flat little bags they came in, so you know, they'll just go under a bunk or something, and that's really out of the way storage, I think. So thanks for watching. Be sure to click, share, and subscribe. Thank you.